It is officially the month of August, and that means we are ever so closer to the release of Splatoon 3 on the Nintendo Switch. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Nintendo Land, and Splatoon 3 is releasing in just over a month on September 9th, and we are getting ready to enter the hype zone for this game and talk about all the great things that are getting ready to come out from it. There's so much that we still need to know and so much that we need to learn from this game, and today I'm going to talk about some of the things that we could be getting very soon to help expand our knowledge on the game's existence overall, because right now we haven't got a lot of information about this game revealed to us. The only kind of information that we've gotten so far is via a couple of Twitter drops from images and stuff of old weapons that we've already had, just some small hints of the lore that we're going to experience this time around, but really nothing too substantial at all, and that's why we're all waiting for the grand Splatoon 3 Direct to probably take place this month of August. But what is it that we need to see during this Splatoon 3 Direct, and what information could they reveal to us to help get us hype about this game? Well, I can think of a couple of things for sure. Before we get into this list, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to stay up to date on all things Splatoon 3 and Nintendo in general, and let's talk about the things that we need to know about this game before it releases in September. One of the big questions that everybody has is, who are the new idols in Splatoon 3? Who are the new characters that we're going to be looking at every time we boot up the game? Hopefully not that again, because that can get pretty annoying. We know Agent 3 and Callie and Marie are going to help you during the single player campaign. We also know Pearl and Marina are continuing their music as they joined a band called the Damp Socks, and they're on tour right now with them, so I don't think they're going to be part of the idols this time around. I think they're also leaving the mantle just like Callie and Marie did, so who are the new idols this time around? Of course, fans are speculating who these new idols could be, and a lot of people I've seen in the comments wanted to see maybe a new boy band or something like that would be very interesting, or something to kind of shake it up from just having two female artists as the main kind of people to open up the game every single time. So anything a little bit different would be cool. I could really care less because I just want to get into a match as fast as possible, and I'm not a big fan of, whatever they have to offer in the beginning. Now, they do have story elements all the time, which is really cool, and they end up being secret agents themselves almost like every single time. I would definitely love to see who the next idols are going to be. I think one thing that many people are desperately waiting for is the return of the Mammalians, the name of the brand new single player campaign mode, which has some interesting purpose. It looks like it's going to play kind of similar to past campaigns that we played before, but it also looks like there's tons of sections that are a lot more open than normal that might have us exploring and finding even more crazy lore. We see pictures and glimpses of lore all over Twitter from Nintendo, and this could be an exciting new adventure for us to ponder about and talk about for years after it releases. So who are the Mammalians? Are they grizzly bears? Mr. Grizz? Are they in space or something sent from humans? Are they monkeys up there? I don't know. What's going on? Any type of new information regarding the story will be much needed, and I'm sure we're going to get a whole spiel of that. I mean, we even seen DJ Octavio in some new getup, looking like maybe he's even helping the Inklings and Octolings this time around in order to defeat whatever this main creature is this time around, which could be very interesting. Or maybe just, he's the boss again and he's corrupted and we have to defeat him. I hope he's a good guy. It'd be really fun, especially if we get to control him. How cool would that be? So I honestly believe this is a guarantee for the Nintendo Direct focused on this game. They're probably going to spend almost half of the Direct just talking about the campaign, because I feel like, for me at least, this is one of the most exciting parts of the entire game, because I pretty much already know how the, multiplayer is going to work. There might be a couple new weapons and some stuff that they want to talk about with the specials, but overall, this is where my mind is at. This is what my eyes are on. I need to see this new lore. I love lore, and especially Splatoon, because it's really cool how it's like post-apocalyptic, and I love everything about it. Next up, we have Salmon Run. We have to figure out what's going on with this mode as well, because I am very sure it's not going to play the same. There's got to be some other things that they haven't talked about yet, like new stages that drastically change up how the game is played, because right now, it honestly looks pretty much the same. I want to see something that completely shakes things up, a new Salmonid archetype that just kind of just makes everything like, whoa, what's going on? Now, Salmon Run is pretty much just a survival on an island in 3 different rounds. I would love to see maybe another side mode just for Salmon Run, where instead of just surviving 3 rounds, maybe it's just a gauntlet round where you can go as long as you can and maybe even have to progress through some type of stage. Have you ever played Call of Duty Zombies, where your goal is to kill zombies, collect money, and make your way further and further into the stage as deep as you can go? I would love that. Unlocking new paths, the more eggs you get, and just trying to make your way off, you know, a giant island or something. I mean, we still can see that giant prison in the background from the trailer, so what if we could actually, like, had to break out of that or something and, you know, unlock different doors and we had hallways and stuff? That'd be really cool, and just everything kind of took place inside. I would love to see something like that. But if there's more to be shown, I'm sure it would be shown during the Splatoon 3 Direct. Then, of course, we have the main multiplayer modes, such as Turf War and any other modes that they have to talk about still. We don't know if any of them are coming back. I would expect some of the main ones to be back, such as Splat Zones and the Tower Defense, but I wonder what else could be coming as well. I know some of those modes just felt like they sounded pretty cool. I don't know how they really turned out because, for instance, I played Clam Blitz and I thought it was kind of okay at first. I feel like most of these modes are really good when you have people online to talk to and to communicate with, but when you're playing with randoms online, it can be kind of difficult. But I'm very curious to see what other type of modes they have in store for us, or if there's any type of extra different types of modes. For instance, instead of just 4v4, I would love if they added something bigger, as you know, in the form of a 10v10, or maybe even like a 6v6, 8v8 on bigger maps. That would be really cool, and just kind of expanding the game a lot more than simple 4v4 battles. We know Turf War is going to be the, you know, go-ahead guarantee mode that's coming back, but I would love to see more, also more weapons as well. We know the only new weapon that we're getting so far is the ink bow, so I would love to see something else as well be added, and I'm sure they'll talk about maybe 1 or 2 more weapons right now before the game actually comes out, and then maybe 1 or 2 more down the road in some updates, you know, in later seasons. So I just think we need more information on the game in general, just the overall multiplayer, before we can even see anything else. But of course, it's a very exciting time to be a Splatoon 3 fan, because we are probably getting information very, very soon. In fact, there's actually a Pokemon Presents coming this Wednesday, which was just announced during the time I was recording this, so that means we'll probably get a Splatoon Direct sometime either next week or the week that follows. That's very exciting. There's Mario Kart DLC this week, so that's probably it for this week. But man, what are you guys excited to see for Splatoon 3? If there's anything else that you want to see, let me know in the comments down below, and maybe I'll make a whole video dedicated to fan requirements, what you guys want to see, the things that you guys want from the game. But I just feel like whatever it is that we get from Nintendo, we just need to see what makes this game different from the other two. What makes this Splatoon 3? Why would people want to pick this game up if they have Splatoon 2? That's what I'm still waiting for, and hopefully there is that big draw still coming, and then we're just going to have to wait a little while longer. But thank you so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed today's video, leave a like and subscribe to stay up to date on all things Splatoon and Nintendo in general, and like always, I'll see you in the next one. See you guys.